Hey guys, Mike Nevers here. You're watching On Deck with Tyler Redmond.
Welcome to On Deck. I'm Tyler Redmond. As always, make sure to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and hit the bell for notifications so that you can be up to date with everything going on with the Atlanta Braves. And there's a lot going on with the Atlanta Braves right now. Matt Adams has now been signed to a minor league deal. We don't know any of the aspects of the contract, but we know he's been signed to a minor league deal. He opted out with the Mets 2 days ago, and now he's signing with the Atlanta Braves. Pretty interesting considering what the opening day game is going to be, so we'll see how that turns out then. But, we're just going to highlight Matt Adams real quick. Now, he only had 310 at-bats. That's about half a season. Last year, he had a .226 batting average with 20 homers. He had 70 hits, 56 RBIs, and a .276 on-base percentage. You got to think with half the at-bats, he's going to get around 40 homers for a regular season. Obviously, this season is very irregular, so we'll have to see what he does in a 60-game stretch. I think if he gets hot, he could be very important to the Braves lineup. Now, everybody's going to be wondering, where does he fit in? I'm just going to spell this out for you. There is not enough room on the Atlanta Braves for everybody that we're seeing in these scrimmages, everybody that we know of right now with the Braves. I'll tell you, in my opinion, I don't think there's enough room for he and Yonder Alonso to sit side by side unless they're both just red hot, which I don't foresee happening. I'm not going to project who is going to be traded or anything like that. I think Yonder Alonso is great for the depth of the Braves. I think he could be put in Gwinnett and be called up later, but I think Matt Adams is going to be your playmaker here. He has what it takes to carry a team if he needed to fill in for Freddie Freeman, and he's a great addition. If he's the DH, he gives Freddie protection in that 4-hole. I think he'd be very good. I think it'd be really good, to have him around Marcell Ozuna. Marcell Ozuna, we thought was going to be the DH. I thought was going to be the DH until right now. I think things have changed. I think Double A is far from done. All we've done so far is add. I think, we're going to be doing some adding by subtracting pretty soon. We're going to start marketing around some of our guys that are worth, that have some value. And, I think the biggest thing that we don't have is left-handed relief pitching. So right now the Braves have Will Smith, Grant Dayton, Chris Russin, Tucker Davidson, Tyler Matzik, AJ Minter, Kyle Muller, and Philip Pfeiffer. Those guys are all left-handed relievers, but you have to wonder, compared to the right-handers, do they match up well? I don't think so. Some of these guys are just too young. Tucker Davidson has a lot of upside, but he's just really young. Tyler Matzik, we've seen him in these scrimmages, but he's also just a little bit too young to bring up to the Braves and be successful right now. We don't want to see him come up too early. Other than Will Smith, there's really nobody that's just a defined left-handed relief pitcher. You can make an argument for AJ Minter, but AJ Minter is one, who a lot of people will look at and be unsure about coming out to end an inning. So I think that the Braves may make a move to get somebody to fill that role. I've said that since, I've said that this entire offseason and this entire year, especially in a 60-game season, depth is important, especially in pitching. Of course, they have Sean Newcomb too, but he's more than likely coming out of the bullpen. He's going to be that, that fourth spot in the rotation. So I don't think he'll be in the bullpen. That changes things a lot because, frankly, Will Smith is your closer. Chris Russin and Grant Dayton, that's just not a lot of hands, especially compared to the right-handers we have. We have Chris Martin, Shane Green, Mark Melancon, even Luke Jackson, Bryce Wilson if you need him. We have a ton of right-handed hands in the pen, and the Braves have an excellent bullpen. But they really need help in that left-handed, side. So, does this eliminate the idea of the Braves getting Yasiel Puig? I think that we've moved on from Yasiel Puig here, but theoretically that is still in limbo. I would think that, Yasiel Puig was not picked up for his outfield ability. The Braves have plenty of outfielders they can choose from. Kevin McAlpin's quote that I'll quote again, Christian Pache defensively could start in the big leagues tomorrow. So, they have plenty they can choose from defensively. It's his performance at the plate that they're looking for, and I think they fill this gap with getting Matt Adams here. So hopefully Matt Adams will be able to perform this year. Hopefully they'll be able to find a spot for him to play consistently. I think that they're going to want to find a spot for him to play consistently. He's a big bat to have around, and he gives a lot of people some protection in the lineup that otherwise would not be there. That's all I got here for today, though. Let me know how much you're excited to have Matt Adams back in Braves country. Let me know, who do you think is going to be traded? I mean, we got to make room. We got to start making room for some of these guys pretty soon. Let me know who you think is going to be traded. Who do you think, what left-handed reliever throughout MLB would you like to see the Braves pick up? Let me know in the comments section. But also, follow me on social media. at BubblegumJesus on Twitter and Instagram. You can follow me there. You can stay up to date with everything I'm doing there. And as always, you can like this video so other Braves fans can find it. You can subscribe to this channel so you can stay up to date with everything going on with the Braves. And of course, hit the bell for notifications so you get a notification every time I post something new. That's all for today, though. As always, appreciate you watching, and I'll see you next time on deck.